Well, hopefully by now we get the point, right? So yeah, so just getting out of the way a little bit, right? Just creating your timetable by just adding the number. So in this line, you add 2 to every number that you have in front. Add 3, add 4. You know, so you obviously go according to the number that's there. So we're going to add 10 here, add 11 here, add 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so there's a method to the madness. There's a method to the madness. All right. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully my hat's not in the way. Now a cheat code would be to look at this and just write what you see until you get to the point where you probably have to stop and start adding again. And now we have 225. All right, so there we have it. All right. So what are we going to do with all of this? This basically means that we can just create our own timetable from scratch and we can do it without making a mistake. So what are we going to do with this? So now what? So what we're going to do is we're going to pick any 2 neighboring numbers and find the LCM of any of them and see what happens. So I picked 24 and 27. So let's start with that. And then, so if you notice the lines above 12 and above the 2 by 2 by 3, it's just to show you that 12 is the same as 2 by 2 by 3 and that the 9 is the same as 3 by 3. So let's go to the fun part. So now we have everything we need, right? So we circle the largest number of 2's and the largest number of 3's, right? Three 3's are bigger than 1 3. So now we're just going to multiply the 3 2's by the 3 3's and we'll get 216. Just a closer look. Hopefully you can see all of that. I don't know, the light's in the way. Okay, so this time it's going to be 40 and 52. So let's see. All right, so what do we do from here? So 3 2's is bigger than 2 2's. So let's eliminate the smaller one. And then we have the highest number of 5's and 13. So we can put all of that together. Now my favorite thing to do here is I like to group a 2 and a 5 so that at least I know I can account for 10 out of the entire set of prime numbers there. So all I have left is 2 by 2 by 13, which gives me 52. So I multiply 52 by 10. So now we've chosen 195 and 225. So how do we work that out? Well, 195 is in the row of 13 and in the column of 15, so it's 13 by 15. And of course, 225 is 15 by 15. All right, so let's break this down now. I'll get out of the way. Give me a second. So now we're going to have to group this correctly. So how would we do that? Well, seeing that 3 by 5 can fit into 3 by 3 by 5 by 5, we can just eliminate the 3 by 5 since that one is smaller. So now all of this is going to form our LCM. So let's just multiply. So from here, we just multiply 225 by 13. Right? All right, so that seems to be the answer right there. So that's what we can do with the LCM. Now what if we wanted to reduce 195 over 225 to its lowest terms? How could you do that with the HCF? So by doing this, we find that 3 times 5 is in both lines, and then they don't have anything else in common. So what do we do from there? So the answer to your HCF question is that the HCF is 15. But this is what we're going to do. Now, what does that look like? The top looks like 13, and the denominator looks like 3 times 5. So there you have it. So 195 over 225 is 13 over 3 times 5, resulting in 13 over 15. Well, thanks for watching all the way up to here. So again, create your own timetable, pick any two numbers, find the LCM of them. It's a good exercise because when you do that, you get the practice and you'll get better at doing it to the point where any fraction they ask you to add and subtract, you'll be able to do that very easily. And then with this, you can reduce fractions with the HCF, in the blink of an eye. See, went from 195 and 225 to what? 13 over 15. Just like that. So again, thanks for watching. I'll see you around. Yeah, I'm tired now. Yeah.